Hello and welcome to episode 6 of my Great Britain Empire Total War Let's Play. And we're continuing where we left off at the end of last time. Obviously I haven't done any of my purchases yet, I've still got all my funds. This army here is now complete. Yep. Right, 2nd Regiment of Foot I'm actually going to rename to the South Essex Regiment. Now, what was I going to spend my money on? Nowhere I can kill off that Catholic missionary, he's just too high. What's he doing to the conversion rate? Plus 0.4, so I do need to work on that. Let's go and spend some funds
ready and awaiting orders.
Replenishing that. Okay. Killing off these rebels will really help me because it'll add a degree of suppression to the area, so
forward for crown and country.
now I can either auto-resolve or fight it, and I'm going to fight it because it should be an easy victory. I mean, there's a few auto-resolves I've done where obviously it's been in my favour and I've lost nothing. But other than that, I really want to press on and fight as many as I can. It just depends, I know. I have seen the auto-resolve be like 90% in my favour, and yet I've still lost. So they are going to be deploying here. Just making use of this small rise. So both cannon, G to group. I want to make sure they're in the setting I want, which is the manual line, and deploy them there. I'll put the general back here.
Yes, sir.
Zoom out a little bit. Now, 33rd Foot, South Essex, and the 10th. Keep them together. Now, obviously I mentioned about the unit card, so that's the base stats for a unit. For the British of line infantry, they do have superior reloading skill and slightly higher accuracy than most standard infantry units at this point. Now I'm going to check here, and you can see these guys, slightly higher accuracy, slightly higher reload. I believe their defense and morale is also higher, yeah, as is their melee attack. Obviously the only thing that won't change is the amount of ammunition they've got, I believe, 15 and 15, because that's set and so is the accuracy. I like to pull mine out just because of how game mechanics work, 3 ranks deep, because then when you get fired by rank it will actually work decently without causing any issues, although historically the British did fight in 3 ranks deep, not 2. Sorry, 2 ranks deep, not 3. And they were the only European army to do so at the time. Cannot seem to draw this right today. That'll do. I'm only going to redeploy and sweep me either arm in as they come running around now. Can I hide my cavalry? Because they're going to deploy their cannon quite quickly. Over here, in this copse of woodland. Yes, I can. How far forward can I push that? Still hidden? Good. Target that 12-pounder. What's that? Militia, 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 militia. Run my cavalry in, attack some of this militia, pull them out. If I can shred the militia now. Yeah. Turn that off, that'll stop them firing for a minute. Ooh, that was close. I'm going to rinse these 2 units of militia, and I'm going to very quickly now, before I lose any more, run them back into the trees, put these on fire at will. Come on, Cav, pull out of there, pull out of there. So we're now going down to the lowland. That's going to make us harder to hit. And there, I'm attacking there, but I need to move my guns forward. So I'm going to let them fire off 1 more volley, and then I'm going to limber them up, and I'm going to try and march to here with them. Limber them up. Yeah, I'm going to put them here, angled that way slightly so I can deploy my infantry. About there. I hate it when it does that. I'll leave my general there until everyone else has moved up, and I'm going to advance it to the other side of this wall. Oh, where are they redeploying to? Quite a ways back. Where's their gun gone? Oh, there it is. Ideally, at some point I want to invest in what I'd call a field army, which has horse artillery because it's faster moving. And therefore better suited for chasing down enemy armies on the field of battle. Whereas using these fixed heavier foot guns, I would call it a sieging army because it's better for sieging. I mean, I'll always do 6 line infantry, 4 cavalry, 2 grenadiers, and whatever I can for artillery. Eventually, obviously, as I get more and more stuff, I'll start throwing in light infantry, rifles. Have they put the gun in the village where it can't shoot anything? Yes. And they've unlimited it. Yeah. Huh. Stupid AI. Now I'm not going to unlimber yet. I'm going to wait for the rest of my infantry to catch up. So, run, run. I'm going to bring my general up to here. Cavalry. I think I can hide you over here. And the threat of cavalry over here should... I'm going to run my cavalry so it's not out in the open very long. And I'm now going to run that up. I want to pull my guns up to this tree facing there. So from there I'm going to pull these guys off to about there. Should help hold off an advance through the village. And then 4, no not 4, sorry, 3. And if I could just get their forces to advance on me. Once these engage me, I'll start charging my cavalry in as well. I hit the building twice. That slight slant will allow me, if these guys can come around like that and basically trap the line between my guns and themselves, I might be able to take these few guys and circle them that way if they need it, or these your regiment and put it around this way. We'll see where the artillery ends up, and if it ends up square, I'll just rotate this unit round a little bit. When I start attacking them, then hopefully they'll start moving in on me. But yes, this is the reason why I don't mind foot artillery when sieging, because sieges are a lot slower. Yeah, I want to pull you to say there. Where, pray tell, does the canister end? We'll have a quick look at that. Ooh, they're going to be in range very, very soon. Hold your fire. So they're all slanting across me. Now, that's the regiment I want to attack, or this French line infantry regiment. That one's got more troops. What I'm going to do is they're now going to hit my line there. Run that unit of line infantry round. Run that one round like that, we'll box them in. Oh, straight down the line, that's going to hurt. Cavalry, get that gun. Cannon, stand down. I'll tell the cannon to stop firing. Shattered, shattered, shattered. They're going. My question is, when did they last reload and have they seen my cavalry? Probably been a while since they fired, if I remember rightly, and it doesn't look like they've seen my cavalry because the guns are facing over here, but that's not always accurate with these guns. I've seen them fire at 90-degree angle, but... Oh, we've got a unit returning. Who is it? The regiment did exchange. Fire at will! And I didn't kill the enemy general, did I? No, so I'm going to continue for a minute. He must be dead. Unless he's part of that lot. Charge them, Cav. I know you're winded. But again, if I can reduce them so they've lost their artillery, they can lose one of their main infantry regiments, it's just militia, and line infantry can walk all over militia, and so you can cavalry. Unless, of course, there's enough numbers, which isn't going to happen. No point trying to chase with infantry. I don't normally engage with my general because that's just suicide. These guys are dropping. They're dropping. There's a few behind us. There's about three troops there. Small clump there, just under the name tag. A lot of militia left. Line infantry is nothing. Yeah, these guys are tired now. I really want light cav because they are actually a lot better for this because they're a lot lighter unit. Of which most are in where the cavalry now is. There's four types of cavalry, no, 5 types of cavalry even. Missile cav, which can be bow and arrow or musket. Light cav, which are light, swift horses, lightly armoured. You've got just generic cavalry like these regiments of horse, which are good, but obviously not. They're in the middle ground. So you get heavy cav, which are your shock and awe cav. They can basically plough through an enemy, knocking loads down, and you get spear or lance cav, which is designed for one thing only. Well, actually one thing only, and that's charging. And spear will also do good damage against enemy cav. Yeah, friendly cav? What am I on about? But yes, if people could start leaving comments in the bottom of the video there, requesting what they'd like my unit names as. Obviously, sensible ones will be accepted. Completely outlandish ones will be thrown straight in the bin. So put down, you know, whether it's for infantry, cavalry, or artillery. If there's a very particular unit you want named, something like, put down, you know, name a puckle gun this or whatever, you know. I'm going to rest my cavalry now. Yeah, they're going to get over the line before my cavalry can get there. They're tired, very tired. Decisive victory. $187 of them left. Oh, they still got artillery. I don't know how this game works things out sometimes.
Lord?
Back into Paris, they're still pissy. And again, Control A, what do you need to replenish? See? 2 turns they'll be fully replenished and we can march out again on them. In fact, if I can't reach them this turn. Basically, I need to be able to get to them and back in a turn to avoid Paris becoming too upset. And once I pull this army out of here, I need to either raise another general or bring my general across from England. I can do that in one turn because I can literally move the ships straight across the channel. Wherever there's a port, there's 2 ports in reach. And I'm quite possibly going to build an army here in Paris. I will upgrade my barracks. I need to go around and upgrade a lot of places actually, really. But with everyone declaring war on me so quickly at the start, I had no options but to war back. My economy is just able to support me at the moment. I do need to look at doing some economic research. I also need to look at capturing more regions to give me more funds. But then that means obviously I'm expanding. And like with France here, the army has actually stalled and had to be rebuilt and repaired several times. I've got more trade again, I think, with the sinking of that fleet. And I never get why. I mean, it was the same in Medieval 2, same in Rome, the first one, same with the first Shogun, in fact same with Shogun 2. The AI for some reason moves its armies about in small stacks or stacks of 1 or 2 or 5 or 6. It never really moves a full stack. Here they come back. Wow. So I'm going to auto this one because why not? Might actually finish them off altogether.
And unbowed.
No, I probably would have been better fighting it, but I never saw who damaged that mine. I'm a little perplexed on that. So I've got no trade port over here to run trade out of, but this place is starving, so give them a fishery.
Sir, your orders?
Just waiting for 2 units of line infantry there to sort themselves out. Hop over to Paris and Control A, what do you need? Okay, so that's you fully replenished. Can't remember what the conversion ratio is on that, but we'll upgrade it because that'll help increase happiness, and I'll go through them in a minute. Yes, I know. Oh, did not mean to click that one. What I meant to click was that one. Cabinet is still in control. That's good. Makes military research even quicker. Yeah, so I need to grab the explosive shells because that'll allow me to get the Grand Arsenal, which allows howitzers and 6-pounder horse. So I can slide a couple of howitzers into that France army. It will increase its firepower drastically. I just need to look at getting some of these naval ones, naval shore facilities, because that will allow me to start upgrading places. I think actually Liverpool, yep. So that's going to be a trading port. Most of my ports around the UK become trading ports, except my Irish one, which becomes a fishing fleet, because Ireland struggles with food production early game. So this way I can encourage Ireland to grow by making sure it has ample food. And with them over there, I'm going to quickly grab this army. Run them out here. That's a lot of cav. My infantry should handle it well. Okay, that's them pushed back at least. How much do I need to repair that now? Another 331. Although that has actually stopped that school working, because if you come here, look, there's no turn limit, and we're only a few turns off getting that. That's going to be worthwhile getting because it gives me more technology research rate and boosts that. This is solely being done because it's an economic booster. Increases wealth generated by farms, and it allows me to upgrade all my plantations, of which I only have a couple. I think one now. That's coffee. Yes, that is Savoy pushed back again. The rebels are nearly defeated. But I can't leave Paris undefended because obviously they're getting attacked on by both sides. Have to kill one army off to then push on the other. But unfortunately, that's all I've got time for today. So as I said at the start, about halfway through actually, please leave a comment down in the bottom there suggesting sensible unit names. Leave a like if you want to. Subscribe to keep yourself obviously in regular updates from YouTube. Although I know that not everything lands in your subscription box as it should do. So who knows? Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one.